Break here for Matteo Grattarola. It's just been announced, which is understandable because Grattarola was the last rider out in Heat 2 and he's going to be the first rider out now in the consolation final. Briefest of breaks though, because Grattarola is already limbering up. What a night it's been for him so far. 33-year-old, just 10 extra appearances coming into tonight. Generally focused on his outdoor career. Appeared a little bit nervous when I spoke to him earlier on today, but he's a new man since joining the Better Factory outfit. This season becoming the manufacturer's #1 rider. Well, he's had 3 top 6 finishes in those 10 X trials. 5th place his previous best. He will at very least better that to 4th tonight, and he has an opportunity for a first ever X trial podium. Had his first trial GP podium in the summer. Managed 3 of them actually. Super summer season. Consolation final then. The section here is a repeat of section 2 from rounds 1 and 2. So it's both directions. So the toughest we've seen so far. Section 2 that saw Matteo Grattarola drop 3 marks in Heat 2. In the other direction, of course. Round 1 direction was straightforward, and so it is again for Matteo Grattarola. He's got 1 minute, he's got bags of time. Grattarola here looking good. Up he goes. Now it's all about the exit. That was clumsy last time. This time it's a leap. What a ride that is from Matteo Grattarola. And 16 seconds to spare. He is clean in the consolation final. Over to you, Jaime Busto. 23-year-old from the Basque Country. 7 podiums to his name. X-Trial La Réunion, his last and his only as a Vertigo rider. Can he add to that here? If he drops any marks, of course, it's game over. And it will be Grattarola who qualifies at his expense. One minute for Jaime Busto, section 1. Big weight at the start there for Jaime Busto, collecting himself. He can't afford to drop any marks. If we get a tie, we're going to a tie-break section halfway through. Busto then looking for a clean. Will he go for the big leap that Grattarola managed there at the end? That was athletic. As athletic as his reaching abilities were on the descent previously, Busto has done it as well. Clean the pair of them in the consolation final, and we have a tie. The tie-break section then is called up, and this is a repeat of section 1 from rounds 1 and 2. Both Tony Bowe and Adam Raga were ready at the start of the first grand final section, and they're both having to move out of the way now. Matteo Grattarola and Jaime Busto deep in conversation. I'd love to know what the discussion is there. So we're going to a tie-break section. Matteo Grattarola will be next up. As I said, section 1 from rounds 1 and 2. Now this was failed in the round 2 direction by both Busto and Grattarola. In fact, Tony Bowe was the only rider to make it through. And if we do end up with both riders failing, then we're going to go back to the previous round. If both riders finish with the same score in this section, i.e. 1, 2 or 3 marks, or a clean indeed, it will be on time. So there's also a time element to this tie-break. 1 minute then. Maximum pressure. Matteo Grattarola, excellent in the consolation final, section 1. It's now the tie-break section. He's to avoid dropping marks in the round 1 direction. He dropped 2 marks first time out through section 1 in round 1, whereas Jaime Busto was clean. So Grattarola already up against it. Busto watching on. Grattarola has completed the first direction successfully. Well, he's been about big leaps tonight, hasn't he, Matteo Grattarola? This is a tough one. Every rider failed in this direction in round number 2, but Tony Bow, Matteo Grattarola. Big lead, and he's down. It's a 5-mark score for Matteo Grattarola. And I'm afraid that will be enough for Jaime Busto, because if Busto fails as well, then we will have a tie between the two of them after the consolation final section, and Busto will win it as the superior seed. So this is academic now. 5-mark score for Matteo Grattarola. Jaime Busto then. Let's see if he can get through it. We'll wait for official confirmation, of course, of the results, without preempting anything too much. Sections do need to be completed as per the regulations. Busto is up. Let's see if he can manage this step then. It's beaten everyone. It's beaten Matteo Grattarola twice. The only person it hasn't beaten is Tony Bow. Can Jaime Busto join him? Up goes Jaime Busto. Big step for him here. 23 seconds still to go. Up he goes! Oh, he's done it! Jaime Busto, in sensational style, claims 3rd position at Extra Andorra La Vella for 2021. Well, he didn't need to do it in that fashion, but he did. He's a man of style, there's little doubt about that. Grattarola can be satisfied, his best ever Extra performance, but it will be Jaime Busto who takes 3rd in Extra Andorra La Vella tonight. Now turn his attentions to the Spanish Championship next weekend. He is the Spanish Championship leader. Late finish to the Summer Championship. Well, the weather holds on better in Spain, doesn't it? Jaime Busto was just asked about that jump that he managed in the tie-break section of the consolation final, and he said he couldn't manage it first time, so he just gave it everything. Sounds easy when you explain it like that, Jaime. Clean in section 1 for both Matteo Grattarola and then Jaime Busto. Grattarola did everything he could tonight. Brilliant performance in round 1 to top the seeds. Matteo Grattarola, first extra back, just saying that he hopes it'll be even better next time around. He said that to me earlier on today, that he was expecting tonight to be tough based on the fact that he doesn't have a lot of experience in the format. It's only his 2nd run actually in the current competition format. He rode back in the 2018 season opener, failed to qualify as an event rider for subsequent rounds and hasn't been back until tonight. What a performance he puts in. Unfortunately for him, he fails the tie-break section